Participants are there. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, very good afternoon. I think there are 19 attendees are joined. I think we can wait for 2 minutes. Huh? Then we can start. Okay, very good afternoon, all of you. Am I audible? Yes, okay. Good. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for selecting this program, SWAYAM program, NPTEL AMU SWAYAM program on IT applications in libraries. And you all are doing very well. All this every week you updated yourself, and you most of you are studied a lot of things. I hope most of you have studied a lot of things from this video. Hope you may having facing some problems. Maybe you have to give some suggestions to have some more improvement on this program, same program. Or if you have any difficulty related to some sort of content, maybe you are not able to understand the concept, or you need more clarification on this concept. So that way we can also having some interaction on these areas. These are the aims of this today's first interaction. So some of you joined having some sort of problems, and maybe somebody is working in different college or university libraries. So first of all, I would like to welcome all of you to this first interactive session. We will be having at least 5 interactive sessions. So there will be having more. We'll be accepting more suggestions from you, and accordingly we'll try to modify, or we will try to revise our whatever the work which you are doing it. So I hope you are enjoying all this SWAYAM program. And if you have any question, and if you want to have some something you want to ask or something, so you can you just you can raise your you can inform me, or you can raise your hand so that I can unmute you. We can have an interaction on that. So Fari, you want to Farah, you want to discuss something? I request the shift in charge computer center. Please unmute Faria. Hmm. You can do it. Okay, Fari, you
Yes,
can.
sir. So you wanted to say something? This is from computer center.
Yes, yes. What I want, if you want to make interaction with our participants, so they will able to unmute themselves.
Yes, they will be.
They will be unmute. Okay, okay.
Should I make you host, sir?
Yes.
You will be able to mute and unmute by yourself, sir. If you want, I can make you host.
Okay, you can make it accordingly.
Okay, sir.
Because no, last during Corona time we used to be Webex. After 2 3 years, there is no
Not an
touch with
issue, sir.
them.
I'm going to make you host.
Okay, thank you.
You are now host, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, anybody wanted to have anything to ask? Yes, Jeraman.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Will you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. I'm Faria Khan. I'm working in Vijayawada, Chamber of
Okay, okay,
International School. I'm a senior librarian.
okay.
So, sir, I have one doubt. Many
Mhm.
students are asking me actually how to access in the libraries and journals and articles. I know, I'm sure how to access journal and articles, but the school libraries has different collections also there. So, how to find them?
Okay, okay. What you are doing? What course you are doing?
So I'm a school librarian.
You're a school librarian there. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, in the school library, I think there is no need of any particular use of journals as far as school students are concerned. But
Okay.
librarian themselves, they wanted to learn the things. So you
Yeah,
can,
of course, sir.
yes, the best way is there are many open access journals are available.
Yeah.
Okay, there are many open access journals are available.
But sir, the school library it's a different area. It's like a journals also different way.
Yes,
I previous working in universities, in medical universities, but some different part of library in actually first time I was working in this school, so many students are asking questions ki ma'am, what is the journal, what is the article, I'm writing in an article and how to write a journal also, how to explain it.
no, actually, the if you say that school children they start writing article or journal article means it is based on the research.
Yeah, of
So the school
course.
level, I think so there will be any sort of
No
research.
need, sir.
So no need of journal there. They can get some magazines, for example, Frontline,
Yeah,
India
yeah.
Today, or any of very entertainment magazines are there. Or
Okay.
they can use. Like, you can provide such type of magazines to them. So journal, I think it is something level also. It's something more. It is a research level articles. I think students they cannot digest for that level. I think we should discourage them for using the journals and go for some sort of magazine so that we can inculcate reading habits with the students.
Okay,
Otherwise,
sir.
if they start reading journals, they couldn't understand anything. So they may lose interest also. So, but we have to give some good journals, with periodicals.
Okay.
That way, and many periodicals are available in free of cost also. You can
Yeah,
search on the web.
we should check them also.
That can be provided. You can prepare a list and you can give some sort of link, hyperlink to them. So they'll be
Okay.
enjoy for that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very
Or,
much, sir.
any question related to our course? IT applications libraries? Yes, if anybody have any more questions or anything you need to clarify. What is your response? Are you enjoying the classes?
Yeah, of course, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so you record PDF, yes, isn't it? Yes. We will try to give you that the PDF of that PPT, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, that we will try to send to you. PPT, yes, Ramesh is asking. Okay, we'll give the PPT. Or the transcript also, whatever we are talking in that lecture, the transcript also we will be providing, but it may take time. But the PPT we can immediately we can provide to you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, it will help. Akshay is saying, he says it will help you. That's good. Yes, I think Kiran, he couldn't hear the voice. I think now it's okay. Or anybody want to ask something? Yes, Rahul. Am I virus? Virus, you can unmute yourself. Yes, virus. Am I virus?
Yes, sir. My question is from the week 3 content. But
Virus,
weeks.
please introduce yourself.
All right, sir. My name is Mohammad Aman Waris. I am from Bilari, Muradabad, Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I am pursuing Master of Library and Information Science from an open university, IGNOU, New Delhi. And now I am taking your course from the SWAYAM portal. Here is my query is that from the week 3 content, as week 6 content is going on, but my query is from the week 3 content because I am lacking behind by covering you. So information retrieving systems in
Mhm.
week 3 contents. So
Mhm.
for this I would like to please give a interpret and explain us the contemporary and empirical examples relating to the information retrieval systems and information retrieving model that we are using today's. And after giving the answer of this question, please say, can we take now DeepSeek AI models which are running nowadays like ChatGPT? Can we take these into the information retrieving models or not? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So that we'll be discussing that some important information retrieval systems in this topic. But regarding the DeepSeek and ChatGPT, etc., it is a language model. We cannot say it is an information retrieval model. It is a language model. It is based on the languages. Okay, language software. It is based on the algorithms which is work. So we cannot say it's a systematic information retrieval model. You may get the information from them because of this sort of a natural language processing. So this we cannot consider. We having some important information systems that has been developed by individual libraries or some sort of different agencies with the different type of models, which is information retrieval models out there. I think we can go through that areas after we are having the discussions. We can go through that areas. Okay. Sangeeta is saying, I have joined the course on 3rd February, so I cannot complete the assignment 1 and 2. So, Sangeeta, I think that the technical person will reply for that. We will be in contacting with them. They will tell you if there somebody's missed earlier assignments, they can be completed. Okay, so we could not query questions. Those cannot completed the third. I think it is not available now. No? Time is over. That is why. Okay, that we will get opportunity for that. We will be. Will contact the NPTEL team. Okay, sir. When PDF notes of this course will be provided, so we will try. We will given the first and 2 weeks. First week and 2 weeks. PPT in the earliest will provide. Kiran is having problem with the hearing. I don't know. Any other people are having some problem of voice? All of you able to hear me? Akshay Kumar asking for any type of tips for exam. Exam is like a replica of your weekly assignments. So whatever the things which you are discussed, 80% that will be there. Maybe 20% will be some questions will be some advanced level. That means related to something more connected to these topics. Maybe which we are not covered that areas. But, most I think we can say 80-85% will be based on the lectures. Yes, audible. I think Kiran, you have some problem. I think your system. Yes, the question of pattern of question paper is the question paper will be the MCQ only. Okay, all questions will be based on the MCQ. Sound level, I think it will be okay. Maybe if you want, I can wear the earphone. You can complete the training later. Yes, Devi Kumar. Yes, Arpan Roy, you want to ask something? Mr. Arpan?
Sir, am I audible to you? Hello? Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. A very good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
My name is Arpan Roy. I am from Siliguri, West Bengal.
Siliguri, okay, good.
So currently, I am working as a library assistant in a college library. So
Okay.
recently, sir, we are starting our automation through Koha software.
Okay.
So, and sir, I have one question. Like I heard many times about RFID, but I am not clear everything about RFID. Sir, if we want to implement RFID in our college, so what we should do? Should we go to another software we have to install for the RFID, or through Koha software we can, sir, use RFID? Or sir, for RFID, I think it's not open access. So should we go through some vendor? Is there any must of cost? So sir, if you can tell me about this regarding RFID, it will be much helpful for me.
Yes, this is a very good question, Arpan Roy. Because nowadays we are using the Koha software. So because of this attraction is it is open source software. It is free of cost. It is available. But RFID is a system that can be used for the circulation purpose. We have the barcode system. or we can have some tag system, etc. That can be used for issuing and returning of the books. RFID is a more advanced, we can say, compared to the barcoding systems. RFID having the advantage of what we can say, you can have the self checkout and self check-in process, where the user can easily issue the book from the library without intervention of the library staff, as well as if you want to return the book to the library, there they can have the separate boxes for collection centers will be there. It is not necessary if the library is having different multiple collection centers, so the users can drop their books in different centers or different places. So and it automatically it will return, and it will they will give you uh, what we can say, they will give you that slip also what the book has been issued, and it can also be used for the uh, security purpose. If somebody is stealing the book, the alarm will alert you. Somebody is taking the book without issuing properly, and it is very much useful for the stock verification purpose also. So that is why RFID is a system which is contains software as well as the hardware part. So comparing to other things, it is little bit costly for implementing this system to our libraries. So Koha is supporting that one. So you know, no need of any particular library softwares for implementing RFID. RFID you can use with the Koha, but RFID having its own software. For example, if you're using printer itself with the drive. Similarly, RFID having its own software. That way, those who are providing you RFID, they will be giving all this technical assistance to you. So
Okay.
Koha will support you in that case. If you say you have good collections, you need more security, you need more convenience to users to issue return the books, and if you need to help for stock verification of the purposes, I think you can go for the RFID. If it is a good, if it's a small collection of library, even if collection that you can easy because it is economical. If you're having a large collections like 5 lakh 6 lakh books are there, so in that cases it will be a little bit costly. You need a good budget for that, because
Okay.
RFID is a costly affair.
Currently, sir, we have collection of 10,000 of collection, and coming June, we are planning to purchase more 5,000 to 6,000 books. So it will be
It will be
15,000 to
yes,
16,000.
yes, 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 yes.
It will be more helpful.
That will be
Thank you.
that will be working.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
okay. Thank you very much. Yes, examples of information retrieval models. Okay, that will be explaining it. Okay, or informative and very easy understandable. Okay, thank you. Processor easy. Okay. Virus is inaudible. It's okay. It was inaudible. Exit continent or library entrance through ERP is possible. Exit. Sorry, I think it was not audible. Okay, you are not able. Sorry, I think there was a muted. I was muted there. Okay, there was a question of Dr. Tejas Shah. Tejas Shah, he was asking about they want to need an entry-exit counting at the library entrance using ERP software. So, best of my knowledge, I think there is the ERP is not supporting this entry-exit counting. We can have separate entry exit software that is available. You can use in library so that it will count how many people are, what is your total capacity of your seating capacity, and the number of people who already entered there. You must have seen such a type of entry exit uh, point, entry exit information in the malls and the parking areas. Even some libraries, for example, I visited the in, public library of Paris. So there they're having this counting, how many people are entered and what is the capacity. The people who are on the queue to enter the library. So according to this availability capacity, the staff will be allowing to enter the libraries. So such a type of counting, clock counting can be included in our library separately. I don't think so. The softwares like a Koha or Ellipsis or any other corporate softwares, open source software supporting such a type of footprints, counting the footprints of the library. And Merigu Ravi Kumar is given a suggestion to include some software discovery tools like Viewfinder, etc. Okay, let us see. Next program we will be including that. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think there is no more chat. Merigu Ravi, Mudriga Singh. Yes, Ravi is already given the answers, or Mudriga Singh, you want to discuss anything? Yes, I think Mudriga don't want to discuss. If anybody want to have any interaction, you want to talk something or you want to clear any questions? Yes, Prabhakaran. Prabhakaran want to ask? I think so. I think there is no more queries. We can go to some lessons, what we have already covered. Yes, Sujata is asking about the regarding exam. You don't worry about the exam. I think exam will be, if you are attending the classes regularly, so I think exam will be very easy for you. Don't worry about that. All MCQs are there. Okay, so it will be difficult. You don't find any difficulty because you are regularly you are doing your assignments, weekly assignments you are doing it. So I think the questions will be almost similar for that type of questions will be there. So I think you can you'll feel it very easy. So the registration time is approaching. I think 28th is the last date for applying for exams. And there are some more centers have been introduced this time, exam centers, especially those who are near Aligarh areas. So we have in this new center has been established there in Aligarh. So you can go for it. Those who are not registered yet for the examination, they can register now. Okay, Tejas, thank you. Sujata is asking for the next course. Okay, we are not planned it, another course. With your suggestions, we can plan next course. What will be the topic, which will be much useful for our librarianship. Okay, we can. It will be decided with your all of your suggestions. Okay, after completing it, we can think of further course. Okay, obviously, but depends on your support as well as your suggestions. What will be the best topic, or what will be the much useful topic for the librarians related to Koha? Okay, we'll try for that. Koha, we can include Koha in detail. Course on Koha, it can possible. Yes, it can be possible that many emphasis on Koha and other software like discovery softwares and other things. Software of the library, yes. Library software, we can have a detailed course. This topic, I know, actually saying. This is a topic which will be generally given awareness about the library professionals. We're considering not only librarians, budding library professionals, those who just entered the profession. So they can understand what are the developments are going on in our field. And most of the cases which are not available, which are not studied in their departments or their universities when they're studying MLIC or VLIC. And we also consider those who are doing this course, it will be easy for them to appear for the UGC NET JRF examinations. So this isn't just what you can say, basic knowledge, what are things are going on in a field. And next is you have to go, you can go deeply into all these areas. Okay. Yes, Tejasra is more worried about the role of librarian in NEP, National Education Policy 2020. Yes, actually, National Education Policy, we having the content, which is having the 65 pages we already received. It is having a detailed policy plan has to come. So there will be detailed discussion about the libraries and librarians. But according to the NEP, it is emphasizing that the structure which is going to be changed. For example, this course, our duration of the course, especially the structure of our education system, now it will become graduation to become 4-year graduation, and PG will be 1-year PG, or sometimes it will be 2-year PG and direct PhD, and many things are there. So if you say, for example, the colleges we having the graduation course, now it will become 4-year, and the 4th year give emphasis for the research. So who will be giving the guidance and give the material for the researchers? So the college librarian is responsibility. So there is a major role of librarian has to play to provide the graduate people for giving the material for the research. So that is important. Another thing is that it is always giving emphasis for e-resources, and now one nation, one subscription policy, etc. So everything is in the line with NEP. So there, where the librarian's role is very important, which is not especially mentioned, but one thing is mentioned in NEP. There will be strengthening the public libraries. They're giving more digital documents content to the public libraries, and they're going to digitize school libraries. So we means they wanted to catch them young. This our library, our students. They wanted to make the inculcate reading habits among the school children. So, and another important aspect is multi-dimensional research, multidisciplinary research, interdisciplinary research. So there, the librarian is also playing very important role. If you wanted to provide a multidisciplinary research there, so in that way, the importance of librarian is increased in this NEP 2020. We hope we will get more fund for the institution, and LN share will be getting for libraries also. Yes. Yes, one nation, one subscription is also very important for library. Yes, very good, Sujata said. And Akshay Kumar is saying about the manuscripts. Yes, manuscripts also given that in our National Knowledge Commission, that where manuscript mission is already established. But the thing is that we have to pressurize our government to have the whatever the recommendations of national knowledge commissions that yet to be implemented. And similarly, national NEP, multidisciplinary research, what are the requirements we need for the library to increase our research quality? That we librarian has to give, or we can give the suggestions to our government. I hope government will support all these legitimate demands. Yes, AI tools also be there. Okay, AI tools we'll be discussing in the last weeks only. Okay, you'll be getting details about the AI tools. Yes, course the related manuscripts. Okay, that also there because our country we have very rich collection of manuscripts, and we don't have much uh, preservation of these manuscripts. Maybe the manuscript which is available in our organizations we are preserving it, but many manuscripts are available with personal libraries. So National Manuscript Mission is already in place. So they're doing their own woodwork, and CDAC and other organizations they're digitizing our manuscripts. So we can have some courses on that. Oriental librarianship is emphasizing on the manuscripts. That we can have. I think that's good for preserving our country's cultural heritage. Yes, we have to give the emphasis. I think Akshay is having good idea about that. That's good. Okay, so what do you want? We want to discuss some topics, whatever you covered. If you have any doubt or something is clear, you need some clears. We can go to some weeks, some topics. If you face any difficulty to understand the concept of any lessons in our course, say for example, in the case of week one, we discuss about the introduction about information technology. There we discuss about history of information technology in libraries and information technology in its components, various components of information technology, and impact of IT on library services. And we discuss what are the major IT-based services that have been provided in our libraries. So that are the areas which we covered in the first unit. And second unit, we emphasize on the library automation, planning and implementation. How to plan library automation and how to implement that computerization in our libraries. So there we discuss about automation in-house, that is in-house operations, especially acquisition and cataloging, and circulation and serial control, both we covered. And we discuss about the features and applications of barcode, RFID, QR code, biometric, smart card, etc. And we discuss what are different types of library software packages and how to select best library software for your library. That selection criteria we discussed. And we discuss some features of software like Koha and Soul. Okay. So these are the areas which we covered. And the third week, we covered the IT in information retrieval system, features and components, information retrieval models, search strategies, feedback and refining, search engines and meta search engines, and the federated search and web scale discovery services. These are the areas we covered in the third week. So after these 3 weeks, we can have discussion on these 3 weeks areas. If you have any discussion or if you need some sort of more clarification of any topic, we can have it. Okay, please inform me if you need any clarification on any particular topic so that we can have a discussion on it. So I'm going through these 3 weeks topics just for what we can say. You can understand what is the concept of it. Hmm. So I think screen is visible for you. Yes, this is a topic that is related to uh, information technology based services in libraries. There are two parts of that topic. The first one, which is discussing on what are the different web based services in libraries. Okay, so in this session, we covered online public access catalog, OPAC, digital library services, electronic document delivery services, institution repository services, e-bulletin boards, current awareness service or selective dissemination of information, audiovisual services, readers advisory and online reference service, electronic thesis and dissertation (ETD), virtual reference services, mobile-based library services, virtual library tours, big data and AI-based services. Okay, almost these services, I hope most of your libraries, such type of library services have been introduced already, or you will be able to introduce yourself. Okay, online public access catalog, any software, if you purchasing or you adopted any software, all the software there are supporting this online public access catalog. Or you want to develop a digital library services, you can develop using DSpace or Greenstone. It is also a very easy process. Unfortunately, we don't have much time for discussing all this application part. So we didn't cover how to develop a digital library using Greenstone or DSpace. Somebody suggested now in next course we can have in detail about this such type of practical aspects, how to introduce this DSpace, how to develop a library using DSpace. Or electronic document delivery services, DDS services have been used by many libraries. So similarly, almost ETDs, that electronic thesis and dissertations, you might have the live example of Shraddh. You'll be able to access as many theses which have been submitted in our Indian universities through this Shraddh. You will be able to access such a services. You know the things, but you as a librarian, you have to mention in your library, and that you can be guided to our libraries users about all these services. Most of the services you can easily provide. For example, current awareness service, the content of journal pages you can email to your users. They'll be more happy while seeing this content page of journals. If the article will be some article may be useful for to them, they can contact you. Similarly, you can also provide selected dissemination information services for some special users, or mobile-based library services. Mobile apps can be developed. So these are things which we covered in this section: online public access cataloging, digital library services, electronic document delivery service, institutional repository service. Institutional repository service is one of the I'm not saying it's a service. It is some sort of your contribution to our country. What you are doing this developing institutional repository, you will be collecting the articles published the faculty members and the research scholars of your institution, and you are putting into an institutional repository. So you can easily use DSpace or Greenstone, etc. You can develop such institutional repositories, and the scholarly content of your college library or your university library, we can put into one place, including the research papers, preprints of the articles, conference proceedings, thesis, dissertations, data sets, multimedia content, everything in institutions, whatever having. For example, many teachers publish their articles. Many departments are organizing conferences and other things, and many events our institutions are organizing it, convocation or any other things. So all the speeches, any event, any programs which you organize, that can be put into one place. Everything will be in one place. Whenever the present generation or future generation they will search, they will get all the material related to your institutions. So such a type of institutional repository can be developed. It is not that costly affair. And e-bulletin board service, current awareness service, or selective dissemination of information, or you can see such type of things we can be easily you can develop. There are many references have been given to you. You can go for it references also. And the other areas, what we covered in the other units. Rest, I think some impact of ICT, information technologies, history, and that I think the you don't face any difficulty. If you see the week 2, you discussing about the automation features, SWAYAM software, how to select your software. This is another important aspects. We will be facing difficulty how to select a software for your library. Okay, so in that case, what is library software? There are two types of softwares available. One is open source and proprietary. Open source means the source code is available free of cost. In the sense, you can use the software at a free of cost. You don't want to pay anything. But with the proprietary software, you will get assistance from these people of that proprietary software. They will helping to digitize your library, automate your library. But you have to pay huge for proprietary software. It is a licensed one, and maybe year by year you have to every year you have to pay for the software, and sometimes you need to have some maintenance charges, annual maintenance AMC to this software companies also. So generally, it become proprietary software to become a costly affair. That is why the open source software, most of the libraries are preferring open source software. So we are discussing both the major advantages and disadvantages of both things. And if you want to select a software for library, you can. There are 3 criteria you have to remember. One is general criteria. Second one is a technical criteria. Third one is a support criteria. In this general criteria, what you'll do, you'll be thinking about the experience of user. If anything you want to purchase, if you want to purchase a mobile phone, you want to purchase a washing machine, whatever it may be, first of all, you'll check the feedback, reviews. Okay, if your review is good, people are giving good words about that product, then you will go for it. If somebody is saying you're going for purchasing for a mobile phone, and somebody is you find the reviews are not good, so you will not going to purchase for that. Similarly, you can ask the experience of other uh, uh, use the other librarians, those users of the software. So they will tell you what is their positive and negative side. So according to your practical advice, which is getting from them, so you can decide which software you have to be going to purchase. And cost is important. If you have limited budget will be there. You cannot go for the that costly softwares. So you have to think about what budget you are having. Accordingly, you can go for the good software. An originator, company, the reputation of the company is important. You check the reputation of the software originator and supplier. The software, those who are originated, those who are developed, they are not supply. We will be contacting with supplier. If the supplier is good or supplier is will be always helpful for whenever you need a help, then you can go for the good. You can select the good supplier for your software. So behavior of supplier, the response of supplier is also important while selecting your software. And technical selections like a language, what type of language is there? If it is having a good standard language they're using, so you can go for the softwares. And operating system, which is familiar with you, and hardware part. Okay, if you have the software, but you need to spend more money for the purchasing hardware to run the software, it will be difficult for us. So you have to think of it. You don't want to change any much that one's the hardware part while you implementing this particular software. Or ease of use, the quality of the user interface is critical for effective operations. That means the user should be very comfortable with that software. That is important. And the librarian, when you want to enter data and other activities, they will be more user-friendly software. We have to go for it. Interface and integration software packages should support data to export and import. Whenever sometimes we require to change software. Okay, suppose we use first ellipsis, then now we wanted to convert into Koha, or you use Koha and convert into some other software. So that you check that software should support data export and import. Or retrospective conversion, that means once you are purchasing a software, you need to convert the data into digital form. So some software companies are helping you to conversion the purpose. And you can go for that vendors, they should offer the service for converting. Sometimes they will give the staff, sometimes they'll give the guidance. So whatever it may be, if they're helping for retrospective conversion, so we can go for such softwares. And supporting documentation is important support. If you have any difficulty, you can refer the documentation, documents, their manuals. It will be easy to understand how to solve it. And their advice to set up, their training, maintenance, okay, how they're maintaining. Ongoing maintenance is important. If they're giving the maintenance for 1 year, 2 years of free of cost is well and good. So we have to check all the whatever support will be there. Another important support is the user groups. Okay, nowadays you have in the user group in the Facebook, WhatsApp, etc. So if you have any questions or any clarification required, you can put the query into that user group. Any user, those who are having the answer for the question, they'll explain. So that way we can save a lot of time while waiting for the that supplier or the vendor come to and correct it. Okay, so this is something about how to select your software for your for the library, for the automation as well as the digitization. And the third week we discussed about the information retrieval. That we discussed about the federated search, information retrieval models, information retrieval components, and search engines, search strategy. Okay, so there was a question about information retrieval models. Here, what we discuss is how this information retrieval model is functioning. Our library can develop information retrieval models, for example, SDIs type of services, where you can have information retrieval models. And there's somebody asking about ChatGPT and DeepSeek. We can take the help of this ChatGPT if they're providing some sort of information to develop our information retrieval model. For the data gathering, you can use it for sometimes. So this information retrieval model mainly using to handle the vast amount of data on the internet. So especially the web search engines and spam filters are the key examples of IR information retrieval technologies. Okay, the search engines, they give you whatever information is available, with giving you the source from where the data can be dated. And without these technologies, finding information on the web, managing emails will be inadequate. So there are different models are there. We discussed about the different models. Mainly the indexing information retrieval models main purpose is to index and search. Index means it will provide a uniform, consistent internal representation of both documents and queries. What are documents? Representation, one Unicode, and they start when the questions, when the queries will be there, they start searching it, and they will retrieve the relevant documents. So this is a process which is suggested by Gokar and Davis. Okay, when the information need will be there, we will be formulate the query. That is important because you must have experience by using ChatGPT and other language models. So formulation of query is important. If you are formulating query or the developing the prompt, it's very important. So the query, if you're formulating your query, that is a trained librarian they can easily develop a query, and this index documents will be matching, and the retrieved document will be retrieved if there is a relevant documents are there. And once the document retrieved, then we will ask the feedback. Maybe the retrieval, any day by day, maybe the user need may change. Okay, it is, we cannot say always one user having same need, especially scientists and some special users. Their need is keep on changing. So we'll ask their feedback. Then we will be providing that information to them. And after according to the feedback, we will be changing their query, because the query will be changed according to the need or information need of the users. So this flowchart, if you remember, you can understand the total functioning or the total flow of that work that done through the information retrieval system. So there are some historical developments have been mentioned about different models, historically different retrieval models for the. So nowadays you will find some language models in 2000 neural models are there, and the multi model and the cross-lingual models, then transformer models. So these are the major models which we can find in this information retrieval models. Then some examples. Many scientists, they have given some sort of models there. Okay, exact match model, vector space model, probabilities model, NLP based models, deep neural network based IR models. So these are the models. I think this models you're saying it is only theoretical. It is practically many search engines and what we can say some those who are developing information retrieval systems, they're using any of these models. Okay, then features of each models as we discussed, I think you can go through it in its applications. And especially this Boolean retrieval model, I think it is very famous one. Such a type of model is developed by George Boole in 1854. Still, this model is being used when you are searching with various databases. You'll find we're using this retrieval models. Vector space models, VSM, probabilistic model, alternate information retrieval model, how this models are functioning, how the processing, syntactic analysis, and semantic, because it is success of this model because it's having the semantic analysis according to not only syntax, according to the meaning of the content, the analyzing this or the analyzing the content. Okay, now we know deep neural network has been developed. It is considered as a major breakthrough, the relevance of matching the personalized retrieval. And deep neural network features. Okay, there are these methods we use nowadays, DNN based models, that is deep structured semantic model. convolutional DSSM, deep structure semantic model. So these models will be DNS based model is a semantic models based on the meaning of the content. And we are given a chart which is covering all these models. Such a type of study, I think, if you study details, it will be useful for you if you are preparing for competitive examinations. What is their models? What are the major features of these models? Okay, so in this case, we try to give some important models and give some detail about how it is functioning, what are different examples, what are they going on. So each model has its strength and is chosen based on the need for speed, accuracy, or resources. So based on how quickly how quickly you need information, and what are the accuracy of the information you require, and what are the various resources available in your system. Accordingly, you can choose any model. Okay, and nowadays neural deep learning models are also being used, so that you'll get a exact information what you are searching for. These are the examples. Okay, so these are the areas, and another concept is about the search strategies. This is also very important for a librarian, how to search information from various databases. Okay, information overload, this confusion we are having. So if you have a very good search strategy, you can get a good decision. That means you'll get the good result of your search. Okay, strategy means it's a plan, and the search strategy means it's a set of decisions and actions taken during a search is known as search strategy. Okay, and there is different search strategies are there. Basic search and advanced search. Basic search, you search with the keyword, subject heading, title, author, phrase. It will calling as a basic search. If you search with your name of the author or title, so you have the keyword search. Okay, you can give any keyword, and the subject search, phrase search. You can put into inverted comma, so it will consider as a, for example, I am saying Aligarh Muslim University in the inverted comma, it's considered a phrase. If I'm not putting in inverted comma, so what will happen? It will search information on Aligarh, it will search for information on Muslim, or search for university. So you'll get many unrelated documents. So you can go for the title search, can go for the author search, but in advanced search, which I told you, generally we use the Boolean search, truncation, wildcards, stemming, range searching, etc. Boolean is and or not, using that. You can use a Boolean search, combination of this. Truncation means you truncating your word with asterisk or question mark. For example, if you not remember the exact title, you say something country, so you can have country COUNTR, then star. So it will display the documents on country, countries, countryside, countrywide, etc. So that you will get you will not miss the actual document. Wildcard is you can use a question mark on that. So, for example, the title of the book is "Women in Find Both Women and Women." Because title may contain women, you are not sure it is a women or women. So you can, if that confusion, you can put in a question mark. So whatever the letter will be there between M and N, it will be displayed. Stemming, you can stem the document. It will be reduces the words to their root form. For example, educate, does retrieve education, educator, educational, whatever documents will be there. So it will display related to education. You can give some range, some equal to sign, greater than, not less than, etc. And obviously, if any search engines will be there, or any search retrieval system we are using, we should have the feedback. You can take the response from them, then you can find out what is their recall value, what is their precision value, and how much novelty is there. And you can refine, you can modify it by giving some narrowing the search or widening the search according to the requirements. Okay. This is something about the search strategies. So I hope I covered some important aspects of it. So if you have any question, still I'm take up some more questions if you have any more questions. Yes. Sanjana want to ask some questions. So I think you're unmuted, Sanjana. Ramakrishna. Yes. So okay, I think you are clarified. I think if anybody want to have any discussion or anyone to ask any questions, is most welcome. Yes. Okay. You're asking about the PDF. Okay. We will try to give at the earliest. Okay. We'll give the PDF at the earliest. I think there is no more questions. If you don't know which strategy is applied in Scopus. Yes, the Scopus they use that complex strategy, that advanced search strategy. They're having advanced Web of Science and Scopus. They're having the advanced web strategy in the combination of all these advanced searches like Boolean operators are the truncator searches, everything they're using in the Web of Science and Scopus, both the strategies. I think Rashman Rao is there. If you want to talk something. Yes, Rashman, if you can insight to us regarding this IT applications and libraries.
Congratulations, it's a good program. But only thing I was wondering, you gave so many items in this search strategy, different types of search strategy. But
Yes.
how many of these things we use? First thing. Second thing, is it possible for a student to learn all these things so that they can apply? And don't you think that the best, for example, application-wise, like Scopus, Web of Science, what we use, those things could be, I mean, dealt little more detail. That could have been little, because in short time you want to deal lot of things. I appreciate, I admire. But there was a need for one or two things which need to be more detailed, especially what we are using in our library, with the library workers or library clientele. I don't know. This is just, I thought maybe because I was late to join. Sorry for that.
Okay. Thank you for giving the suggestions. Yes, Lakshman Rao ji said about how this strategy can be applied in our librarians. So this search strategy, this is being included in this syllabi is to have the familiar with our librarians how to search information, because if you search information, if 10 people are searching same information with the same software or same databases, you will get different 10 results. Why this we are getting different results? Because of the search strategy which we adopted. So this search strategy is a, well, say it's an art. You have to how to search information from the database. Even you say the developing the prompt in your ChatGPT or any other softwares, it is based on that your prompt or your search strategy, the combination of these terms, it will play a very important role. You will get the relevant information. So the purpose of this search strategy, the purpose of this including this content in your this syllabus is to familiar with to make the familiarity with the user. We can have such a type of search strategies. So each and every software, if you say Medline or chemical abstract, biological abstract services, everybody having their own search strategy methods. So we can go for their website, that their portal or their site. They will be giving you especially how to search this information. They have a very good lesson for that. So I think this is a good one. But if you can go for detail how to develop a search strategy for library, that we record another class for that. So, but this is just familiar with our users. These are the strategies. These are be used by various database developers. So then that type of things we can adopt it. And the scopus, if you search it, they are having different photo complex. Their strategies are different as compared to the Medline or any other biosys or etc. So I think it's suggested by Lakshman Raoji. We can have a separate sessions on this that one. And SEM data library using ontology, semantic ontology for the retrieval. So in the somebody asking about the AI, artificial intelligence, what type of search strategy are using it. So AI, they're having some sort of algorithm they're developing it, and especially the success is using some ontology algorithms with semantic web. So this is their success. So we are not going for that in detail about that detail, but this is like as a library professional, those who are completed library science, they should have the knowledge about how to search information from various databases. Thank you. Thank you, Rashman Raoji, for your comments for a good program in limited time. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think so. I think we can conclude it here. We will be having more interactive sessions in the. I think one we can have next week. Every week, I think we are planning for interactive sessions. I hope Saturday evening will be better for you. Yes, yes, yes. We developing a prompt. It is one method of search strategy. That is a question of Lakshman Raja. Yes, we can find how we develop the prompt, how we organize the terms using some search connectors. That is important aspects. Accordingly, we will get the result. Okay, thank you once again, those who are involved in this active participation. I hope next time you will be having more participation in this program, interactive sessions. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the questions. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rosina Elizabeth. Thank you very much for your support. That is, success of this program is only your support only. So those who are not registered yet for this program, for the examinations or for examination, that last date is on 28th, I think so. So you can register for that. If anybody having the problem with the payment, I think you can contact NPTEL, or we can just send an email to us. We will try to solve the issue. We will talk to them, because it is not our hand payment issue. That is the NPTEL is managing it. So if you have any difficulties there, we just email us. We will be contact this NPTEL people, and they will try to solve it. Okay, thank you very much. And once again, I wish you all best of luck for your learning, and happy weekend for all of you, and happy learning. Thank you very much.
You need to end the meeting, sir.
I just am stopping it, recording. I think you can do it now. I made you host.